Welcome back to Let's Play Master of Magic. Yeah, you may wonder that the tiles look different because I restarted. I didn't like our starting position in the last from the last video. Yeah, you know, I want, as always, I want to have some fun. I've mastered this game so many times, so it's not about beating it at all cost, but having some fun. So we have a new starting city. It's Isis or Isis, and why not? All right, so let's have a look. This is the main map where we'll spend most of the time. This is our starting settlement or hamlet. This is a river which gives a gold bonus, and if units can walk in water and have more than one movement point, they can save movement by running down a river. This is a sorcery node. Yeah, it's unexplored because we haven't sent a scout here, and all nodes are guarded. So we'll have to send a scout and most likely an army afterwards to clean this node and to send a magic spirit here to channel the magic power to our fortress. This, when pressing F1, we can get the surveyor's information. This is these are hills, and we have gold ore there, granting us +3 gold. And there's iron ore, reducing normal unit cost by 5%. So that's a pretty decent setup. And I didn't restart several times, so that was what the game offered me after a restart, and yeah, I'll gladly accept. And we have 25 gold pieces and 0 mana points, which is a shame. And we are yielding or earning 4 gold per turn, 0 food and 3 mana. So let's... and this is the Fog of War. The black tiles around, so we have to scout that. Let's have a look at our hamlet of Isis. This is Jafar's, our fortress. So every sorcerer, every wizard has a fortress, and can only be defeated when the city is lost where the fortress was located. Sometimes it's possible to cast a spell of return, but sometimes wizards have to leave the game if they lose their fortress. So we have to make sure that we guard our fortress well throughout the game. And we have 4 nomads. We are growing quite fast at the moment. And our 3 farmers are producing 2 food per hat, and 4 hammers, 2 by workers, by the 1 worker, and 2 by the farmers, making 4 gold pieces per by taxing, and 3 from the gold mine, and mana income 8 points. Yeah, the fortress generates a certain amount of mana. It's equals the book number, I think. So we have 8. We've selected 8 books, and that's why we're generating 8 mana points. Fortresses on mirror generate an extra of 3 or 5. Yeah, and we have also the summoning circles. So if we summon a unit, it will appear in this village, and we have a spell to move our summoning circle, because we will found new colonies, or we'll have a bigger empire soon. Alright, so we could start building normal units, but most important is growth in the beginning phase. And there's a certain pattern which has to be followed. I think it's tested. So it's building a granary, then a marketplace, and then a farmer's market. Granary granting us plus 20 people per turn, and adding 2 to our food production. Alright, and as you can see, because we started producing, the growth decreased for ISIS. And we have certain advisors, and we will contact the tax advisor, and we will increase the tax rate dramatically. And our income jumps from 4 to 9. Because at the moment we don't have unrest problems. If we are taxing too harsh, for instance 60%, we will have a rebel, unrest 1, and yeah, slower production and less gold. So you usually have to search for the perfect point. Alright, so spells. Here's our spellbook, the starting spells: Hellhounds and Magic Spirit. They are like one of these obscure spell that all the wizards I think start with. Yeah, of course, with Magic Spirit. And this creature can meld with magic nodes and direct the node's power to the controlling wizard. But even more important right now, they are decent scouts. And Eldritch Weapon as well. Yeah, and Fire Elemental can only be cast in... There's like overland spells, and Fire Elemental can only be summoned in combat. Armies. We have a list of our armies and the upkeep cost. So this is pretty meager right now. And the list of our cities. And the magic screen. Here we have... here we'll have the pictures of our opponents as soon as we've met them. And we can assign our power base of 8 to 3 fields. First one being generating mana, second is research of spells, and third is improving our casting skill, because now our casting skill is 26. That is 8 for our power base times 2, so we usually would have started with 16 and plus 10 for Archmage. And we have to spend 30 casting points to summon a Magic Spirit, so we will need 1 and 1/6 turn to summon a Magic Spirit. So that's why it's so important, and it's also so important to increase our casting skill, and also in combats, because we can cast spells like crazy if we have enough casting skill. But for the moment we will put all our income into mana, and we will also make use of our alchemy trait for the first time and transmute gold to power in order to summon a couple of magic spirits as scouts, because we need vision, we need intelligence of the surrounding map. Alright, I think we can move on. I've selected the building, assigned the mana, and increased taxes. So let's move on. And now we can select the next spell to research. So what is in the pot? Warpwood destroys a unit's missile attack ability, and its research costs 20, so pretty cheap. I think we'll go for that. And we have Holy Armor, it's nice. Here we have the movement, the summoning spell cycle, so the Highmen spell. Word of Recall, very nice, but it's very expensive to research. This is crap. So let's go for Warwood, but we won't be researching for a while. And there are we. And here's a lovely animation, and there's our loyal servant, the first magic spirit. And there he is. Ah, okay, we have, and every unit has stats. Movement points, 1, upkeep 1 mana point, but they are non-corporous, so they can pass tiles and only use a half movement points. So movement is basically 2 overland. And 5 melee, no range attack, 4 armor, resist against spells and poison and other special attacks, and 10 hit points. As a comparison, our swordsman, 3 melee, 2 armor, 4 resist and hits. So the magic spirit looks pretty strong, but this is calculated per person of the unit. So this is times 6, so they have melee 18. So usually a magic spirit can win a battle against a swordman with luck, but not more. And let's leave our capital and let's have a look. You found a sorcery node. The site is guarded by many storm giants. Ooh. Do you wish to enter? No. Storm giants are rare creatures and very strong. They throw a lightning bolt that could erase our magic spirit in one turn. So this is, well, I don't know. We may never be able to conquer this node, actually. So let's summon the next magic spirit, and let's create, let's convert the gold we've gained in between, and the next magic spirit. Oh, and the next sorcery node. And I think we will summon a third magic spirit. Ooh. Another sorcery node. It's an air elemental. This is a much tougher elemental variant than the fire elemental. Okay. And when we hit F1 we can see our scouting reports, so storm giants and air elemental. Right. Next turn. Oh! That's good news! Mithril! Or this gives us +1 power, but allows us to equip our units with magical weapons and +1 weapons. So this is great news. So let's hope that we can found a city here. But as you can see, cities cannot be built less than 3 squares from any other city. So there may be a neutral city somewhere here. Oh, there's a neutral city. Oh no! Klackons. Ugh. I hate them. Blah! And they start with halberdiers, and neutral cities send out raiders from time to time, so I hope we are not surrounded by crappy klackons and swordmen. So that's Highmen. So this is a Bremen. So I'd love to conquer Bremen soon. I think the continent ends here. Yeah, right. Let's have a look on the. Okay, we start on the at the bottom. So I think, yeah, here will be no enemy. down there. Where's the neutral city? I'm thinking about gambling for this city. Let's have a look. We could summon one fire elemental. Yeah, let's gamble. This is very risky, but let's have a look. This is the combat screen. Bremen and the Guardians and our magic spirit, and we can summon a fire elemental. And the fire elemental, as you can see, is way stronger than a magical spirit. Let's see. Oh, looks good. Yeah, I like that. Yes. Do you wish to completely destroy the city? No. You're triumphant. 9 gold pieces were looted, and we have gained the next city. This is good news, everybody. And it's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. So let's see. They have an armory, and I will sell that because it consumes gold, and we need gold. And we must work on spearmen, because as you can see we have an unrest problem, and I think I will decrease our tax rate. Yeah, so that looks better. And 2 units calm 1 point of unrest. And I think we can already start with just cause. But let's reassign our magic. Yeah. What a shame that Bremen is not on our continent. Well, anyway, let's move on. And our brave magic spirit has no time to waste. Hellhounds, alright. A fire elemental, pretty weak. Oh, this would be a lovely starting place. Place for a settlement. Okay. The hamlet of Isis has completed the construction of a granary. Hooray! So let's concentrate our efforts on a marketplace. And the first spearmen were produced. Okay, maybe my mistake. So we can found a settlement here, maybe up here, in order to gain access to the mithril. Let's see. 7 turns before we research warpwood, and Isis has grown. Yay! And oh, that is nice. Coal here reduces normal unit cost by 10%, and so we want to build a city here anyway, so that is good news. Oh, yeah, nightshades. So how long? 46. So at the beginning you usually have a shortage of mana, as you can see. Oh, and we have met the first opponent. Let's see. Sharee. Oh. Oh, and she starts to summon hellhounds like crazy, as you can see. So I don't know. We will lose this village soon. Because Sharee is a shaman and she has chaos and death magic, so she is restless already. She hates us. And yeah, on impossible, our enemies receive 4 additional picks, so that's why she has 2 nature books and infernal power as well. So let's have a look. Infernal power increases the power and the pacifying effects of wizards the wizard obtains from shrines, temples, parthenons and cathedrals by 50%. And that is multiplied. So there's dark rituals, that is a common death spell and doubling the magic output of each city, and yeah, that adds up. So, and she has nomads, so she's able to produce to construct cathedrals, so she will have a strong power base in terms of their cities. And she's conjurer, so, and she's already has a hero. This is so annoying. All the bonuses. And very close to our starting position, so I'm really afraid of her. So let's see whether we can exchange spells. Hey, she's offering us stuff. And I'm very interested in water walking and fire elemental. Oh, this is a bad idea, because she will summon fire elemental over fire elemental in every battle. On the other hand, we need water walking sooner or later, because we've started on a quite small island. I don't know. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe later, if she's not declaring on us. You can't possibly believe that I will allow you to coexist with my people. No, I'm not believing that at all. I know you from so many games, and I know that you're dangerous. And we have found a cave and 30 mana crystals. Hooray! So we will be able to finish Just Cause the next turn. Alright, so that's... why is this not a useful neutral city? This is so annoying. But let's have a look. Oh, this is... Oh! Ah, no. We have to settle... Oh! Okay, we have to settle here. So... And Sra's in the game. He's starting on Mirror. And he has life and chaos magic. And he's casting Just Cause in the second turn as we are. Oh! And Sharee's attacking us with her hellhounds. So let's hope we don't lose the magic spirit. Ah, your forces have retreated. While fleeing you lost 1 magic spirit. And we've completed Just Cause. And so we can increase the taxes again. And I will summon a new magic spirit, because we have to scout Sharee's continent. And as you can see, we are up to plus 20, which is a very nice amount of gold income for such an early game stage. And a new magic spirit. Hello. Oh, and next city. It's neutral and nomads. Wow, but too strong. I think we can't win that battle. Okay. Perfect. You have found an ancient temple. The site is guarded by many zombies. Oh, and this is so mean. Sharee starts on such a nice continent, and we are caged in down here. This is so unfair. So let's... okay. Right, so let's... And we've learned our first spell. Upward. And let's see what... wow, what a crappy choice. This is truly bad. Well, I don't need any of this. Let's go for Dispel Magic True then. And I think that's enough for the first video. For the second one, excuse me.